Guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity on behalf of StarCastTV. This is going to be on Largo this time. Upper left-hand corner, we have 10-minute Flash, aka Speed, starting as the blue Terran. Upper right-hand corner, we have Snow, starting as the teal Protoss. Largo, same map as Allegro, just a little bit closer spawn locations, natural expansion, wide gap, mineral only near that third. And then beyond that, it feels I like the middle of the map for positional play there. I do feel like it is mineral light for a 4-player map. I feel like I'm trying to think of another 4-player map that has as few minerals as Largo, that in the modern map set. Like, there's some old Blizzard maps that I'm sure fit that bill. But on the more modern map set, it just feels like, yeah, you got the 4 spawns, some minerals out there, but hard to hold. Anyway, results in fast and furious, interesting maps. So, if you have not seen Speed, I have not seen a lot of Speed either. The last match I actually cast just before this was Speed going up against Sulky, where he won. Although I do want to say that Sulky was playing kind of a goofy build. He put down 3 hatcheries off, what was it, 11 drones? Grabbed his natural expansion gas. He was kind of playing a little bit goofy. I think trying to showboat a little bit. And as a result, Speed was actually able to take the match down. So Speed does have chops, is what it comes down to. Able to beat Sulky when Sulky isn't playing up to his best. Put it that way. And Sulky is absolutely one of the best out there. Looks like we were going to see the dreaded 12 Nexus, although not at cross position, so there might be an opportunity for Speed to engage this. He has dropped a barracks and a very rapid gas, so he's going to have the option to maybe go some factory push, and he's going to get first scout overall. So things looking good for him overall. In the initial outing, this will be my first versus Protoss for Speed, so we'll see what kind of play he decides to push here. I'm wondering if he's going to have a good ASL run upcoming, which is why he's being highlighted in these replay sets. So very rapidly able to walk into the main. That is giving information to Snow that his opponent is in the upper left-hand corner, so he's moving his own probe out. And now let's see what Speed opts to do. Is he going to go for his own recovery command center, or is he going to go and try to play aggressively into Snow? Snow actually going for, it looks like, the 2 gateway defense. Grab some probes, trying to harass that SCV away. Confirmation of the factory. Complete pull of SCV off gas in the meantime. So that's not 1 SCV in gas, that's 0 SCV in gas. So it looks like Speed is going to follow this up potentially with a quick command center. 1 Marine now on the low ground. So maybe going to get a factory out, produce an initial vulture, and then go for the command center after that. That will give Snow the economic edge. Not a game winner overall, but it's something. And also with that quick vulture out there, especially with delayed Dragoons, oftentimes you can at least peck away at a Zealot, some other things. End up in an okay position. Every once in a while, get a probe or 2. Natural expansion already up. Man, that feels so rapid. And some mining happening right there. Zealot marching out. Second pylon to make sure that that isn't the famed Artosis pylon at the natural. Although it's, I mean, whatever. Not sure you can call that in StarCraft 1 an Artosis pylon because it's more of StarCraft 2 terminology. Machine shop being dropped rather than the initial. So this is very old school build now. So machine shop potentially into siege tech and a siege tank? No, okay, so vulture and mine to follow. Interesting play. More often than not, you'll see the vulture first, then the machine shop drop, just to get that vulture out in the field. The SCV still hanging out, wants to see maybe some sort of follow-up information, sneak into the main. Just Dragoon range being upgraded and some Dragoons being fielded. First Dragoon walking its way out is going to be able to push that SCV back, and I kind of don't like, honestly, the mine vulture follow-up, and that so a vulture is able to sneak out through the south, so at the very least it might be able to get around. This SCV is going to try to sneak back through. Dragoon is going to be able to take it out, so no additional information there. Bunker on the front. Dragoon going to be pushed back, but he can just re-engage as soon as range is finished, but going to walk back with that Zealot. The vulture trying to make its way around, and now I almost feel like if that vulture isn't careful, it's not going to be able to get its mine complement down. So first mine dropped right in front of the Zealot. The Zealot's happy to go ahead and tank that for a little bit of positioning. Vulture trying to take care of that Zealot so it isn't able to wipe out the second mine, doing a great job of doing so. The Dragoons playing out. Yeah, we are going to see a robotics facility follow up from here. Second factory planted down. No lift of the bunker, and just 2 Marines in that bunker as well. Looks like 2 additional Vultures able to cycle out. And with that Vulture threat out in the map, I think that additional Vulture might have gotten wiped out by the Dragoon. Yeah, Dragoon kill right there. I don't think that's the same Dragoon that got the SCV kill. Not positive, though. So it is possible that Vulture... Do we have one... No, okay. That Vulture either retreated or died, and I'm pretty sure it died. It's hard to tell when you're not on the minimap, but the Dragoon's going to go ahead and fan out to absorb any sort of attack. A probe moving out, getting wiped out by the Vulture as well. I think he was maybe thinking about going for a quick third grab, but rather than going to the north, okay, now moving out. Nice sneak through from Speed, recognizing that with this probe out in no man's land, he was definitely going to try to sneak a quick third nexus in response to the more defensive play. It looks like a third factory being dropped. We already have 2 siege tanks out in the front and some Marines now being produced. I wouldn't be shocked, honestly, to see some sort of off-timing push from Speed here, especially noting that Snow is very determined to grab a quick third. Is going to have to wait. So yeah, pylon being dropped, this mine in position, doing a great job of delaying that third further. First observer is going to be out. Let's see if it heads directly towards that third base to wipe that mine out. Overall, siege tech being upgraded. And yeah, a pile of troops waiting. And Speed starting to move out. And right now, Snow moving up just to go ahead and again try to grab a third, but we got a whole lot of Vultures and siege tanks moving out. That was 400 minerals dropped right there. We do have a good amount, a pretty sizable Dragoon count. Ooh, ate another mine though on the front and getting, looks like completely caught by surprise. A nice sweep around. Those mines not getting dropped, but that's allowing those siege tanks to move up in position. And let's see if that Nexus gets canceled. So yeah, cancellation to the north. So Snow's initial plans really being frustrated here. Really not maybe taking... Really not taking Speed seriously here and adapting his play in the way he should. So now you've got a slew of siege tanks moving forward. The Vultures testing the front, but this is going to be a hard reach. A single Dragoon being scooped up in the shuttle. So nice little positioning and a bunker. So potential seal position. The Dragoon's going to sweep in from the rear to try to maybe get a dual directional, but except there's not a lot of troops to come from both directions. So there, but that at the very least is going to cut off reinforcements. And that observatory, since it's on the front, is now gone. Meaning there's going to be, this is the one observer we have out to clear mines and provide additional information. Another shuttle, so that's empty, kind of scouting forward. But Speed and also Snow in the red here has a bunch of probes, but is very close to getting completely knocked out at his natural expansion. This is going to be, looks like a second machine shop being dropped, a fourth factory being added on. And Speed in great position here. 2 base versus 2 base, which means he can outproduce his opponents. Got the bunker and Marines forward, and still with those 3 siege tanks hopping forward. Snow drawing back. Unfortunately, not able to buy himself any additional time. And his troops a bit scattered both directions. Is able to, oh, nice pick off of that Zealot with those Vultures. Dragoons eating another mine to the north with that observer in other positions. And right now, yeah, Snow just having to watch as Speed just walking into that natural expansion. So Vulture sneaking through, able to get a peck at that. No mine drag happening in that. Yeah, shuttle going to get wiped out. We do have a Reaver alongside here. Let's see if he can sit on the edge of range, but there's already siege tanks. A bunch of shots and the Reaver gone. And the Vulture cleared at the natural, but not before it was able to get a lot of probes. More siege tanks moving their way up. A Vulture creating a distraction to the south, so maybe these 2 siege tanks can push their way through. 2 versus 2. More Vultures scrambling to even up the odds here. And with these Dragoons wiped out, that is going to be a full seal from Snow. And that will basically be GG. Speed with the worker advantage. +1 weapons, not that far from finishing. 2 Dragoons in no man's land, but this is a huge amount of siege tanks now on the front. More zealot bombs. But this is just an insufficient... Okay, working on some zealots here. What else we got? We don't even have a zealot leg speed to support this. Trying to... Ooh, and that Reaver looks like it's going to get picked off from the high ground as well. Gotta say, this is not Snow's best level of play either. Unspeed upgraded zealots going to try to march out and salvage this with a 2 shuttle defense, maybe for a massive amount of bombs, to try to create some sort of defense. 1 shuttle dies with the full complement. 3 additional zealots land. Zealots also storming forward. A Goliath joining. Not that it'll make a difference at this stage. The bunker's still untouched. And the Dragoons continue to push back. Yeah, that's it. GG. Speed able to take another one, this time against Snow, another top Protoss. Showing some good chops. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.